So, how's it going, everybody? This is Rob with Novakast, back with some more of gaming content, or at least not gaming content. Sorry, wrong video series. Commentary content. We are here with some more commentary content. I guess we do gaming, which, by the way, guys, go check out my gaming videos when it comes to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Have a lot of fun on that. So, alright. And some frustration, but we'll get to that later. So I think I'm going to go ahead and play this particular clip from Nostalgia Critic to kind of set the mood for this particular topic video involving Onision.
Oh no. My mother's uncle's nephew's father's brother's sister's cousin's son's grandfather's great aunt's niece just died? Melissa! Feel bad for me!
For this past week, Onision has been really trying to make it seem like he is likable, that he is quote-unquote honest, that he is apologetic, which I'm still, on the fence on that one. But overall, now he's going to quote-unquote play victim. And I guess there was an incident where somebody talked about his shirt, and pretty much saying that it shows his quote-unquote beer belly, which he then considers that people are calling him fat. And gets, or at least sounds, very self-destructive involving that whole situation. But it's, in a sense, hypocritical, considering, well, we'll go to that in a second. Let's go ahead and start reacting to his piece of crap video.
Hey guys, today I learned I am fat.
Of course!
Or kind of, I guess. Because what you're seeing right now is some footage that I got while hanging out with patrons today, because I actually have this 1-year event where I meet up with patrons from my Patreon and we all go out and do some fun things.
Okay, first off, I thought you didn't like going out in public. I thought you thought that people, knew you right away and then would talk shit about you. And you were complaining, bitching, and moaning about not going in public because of this particular situation. By the way, just out of curiosity, how much money did these people have to pay in order for them to hang out with you? Also, as a reference to something else that you did in the past, did you wear a bulletproof vest the entire time?
But after we did some of the things that you're seeing in this footage, first off, congratulations to Blasian for winning 1,000 tickets that we had on the Dave & Buster's card. That was pretty amazing, and she did it right after I had transferred over my repeated failed attempts to her.
Because you like to false copyright claim people's videos, I'm not going to show that footage. In case you guys want to, I doubt you guys would. Video, or at least his video, will be linked in the description. So, there.
As I was walking out of Dave & Buster's today, a lady named Dev decided to say, that shirt really brings out your beer belly.
Sweet merciful Buddha, what the fuck?
And I personally, this is a full confession to you guys, I've always been terrified of being fat, like super duper horrified, specifically of the idea of getting a double chin.
Okay, not to sound mean, but anybody who does art, draw Greg with a freaking double chin. Yeah, I would love to see that, and I will personally showcase your art onto the next video, or at least one of the next videos. And if he complains, we'll just say it's parody.
It really bothers me, and I probably shouldn't tell you guys this because it's just going to come out in the comments and I'm just going to get harassed, people saying that I have a double chin and so forth, but it's an insecurity of mine and I've had it for a long time. So when Dev said I had a beer belly, I immediately just wanted to starve myself. I immediately was like, fine, I just won't eat and I'll just starve myself till I'm skinny.
Man, that sounds really bad. Unfortunately, not to sound cruel or anything, but when it comes to your quote-unquote insecurities, I mean, if you were a nicer person, I would care, but I don't. Especially when you've been a douche to a lot of people, especially people that are overweight. Something that, for a lot of people, they can't control. because they have a certain body type. They have health conditions that impede them from getting to the ideal body type that you freaking adore. Which, I'm going to say this. If you want me to care, then you take off all the videos where you are shaming fat people. Okay? Want me to care? Take those videos down. But you're not going to, because your excuse is, oh, they were parody, so they are all right. Yeah, no. Fuck you.
But I decided that actually maybe I'll just eat fruits and vegetables because obviously as a person who's against eating disorders and so forth, I shouldn't be hypocritical and start my own eating disorder.
No, you just shouldn't be an asshole in general. Okay? I mean, there's a lot of videos where you were shaming people for their body types. You made a song called I'm So Fat where you're portraying fat people as these dumb morons eating food with your shirt stuffed with, I'm assuming, like sheets or something, or a pillow to make yourself look fat. It's very, how should I put this? Very delicately, as easy as I could, sorry. It's very harmful. Okay?
Some of you guys may or may not be aware, but a long time ago I gave Shane Dawson a hard time about his weight.
You were also going on and on about how he was a quote-unquote pedo.
And yesterday I apologized.
Your apologies mean jack shit, dude.
About that quite publicly and with no excuses. And again, I'm sorry for that. I have no excuse. It was terrible of me to compare my own body to his and do all those things. It was very bad and very toxic and very horrible of me, and I hope that I never do anything like that again.
Now, with this whole quote-unquote apology, does that count with the body positivity videos that you like to make? I mean, if you continue those and you shame people's bodies, does your apology kind of, or at least the thought process for your apology, also apply to other people? Because if it doesn't, then your apology means jack shit. Again. And you're a hypocrite.
To any one person. Regardless, I went and looked in the mirror, and I do have a bit of a belly, so I will be just pretty much only eating fruits and vegetables until it's gone. I just want to be thin and fit, and I don't want to have a beer belly, and I don't want to feel fat. And so I'm going to eat what I have to eat to be a healthy condition. I'm totally against doing something that's really unhealthy. I don't want to shorten my life or anything like that. Everybody else proceeded to joke that I was fat in the car.
I kind of feel like with Onision trying to talk about this, he is trying to make himself seem more sympathetic, especially with the current situation with Eugene Cooney. Unfortunately for him, nobody's going to fall for his bullshit. Well, again, his brain dead fans.
Pretty much the whole way home, except for McFly. I don't think McFly called me fat at all, so thanks to McFly. But I have made fun of so many people in my past, I don't really deserve to play.
There's a difference from saying something and then doing the exact opposite of what you're saying. You're saying you don't want to play victim, but I kind of feel like that's what you're doing here right now. You're playing victim. I mean, talking about how you don't want to, quote-unquote, starve yourself, that you're going to just eat fruits and vegetables to get to the certain body type that you want. I'm sorry, but what else do you want us to call it? Or what do you want us to call it, really? I'm genuinely curious. What do you want us to call it besides you playing victim?
Victim or anything like that. Everybody has feelings, and I, above all, have been pretty much awful to a lot of people in that regards, and I maybe deserve it. So I'm sorry for all the feelings that I've hurt, and I hope that I am a lot more conscious of this kind of thing in the future, because it does cause people to actually starve themselves and not just eat fruits and veggies, but rather all out, straight up, develop an eating disorder themselves. So with that being said, let's go join the grill party upstairs with my fellow patrons.
Yeah, we're going to end it there. I feel like this is just some kind of huge pity party. He may have actually made up the whole story, too. That the whole somebody calling fat. I don't see any random person, unless, was that his Patreon that was saying it? I don't see any random person walking up to him saying, oh, the shirt, is showing your beer belly. A lot of people have a little bit more sympathy and common sense to say things like that. So, and if your Patreons were calling you fat as you're going home, then they're kind of assholes. But then again, you've kind of fed into that sort of behavior with your whole community anyways. So you kind of deserve that one. I know that's mean, but overall, it's practically the phrase, karma's a bitch. But that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate it. I want to thank everybody who's been very supportive with the channel, as well as the new people who are coming on and checking out the content, as well as subscribing and helping us build our community to become something greater. If you guys have anything you want to add to the conversation, leave in the comments down below. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. This is Rob of Novakast signing off. Have a good one, and take care.